What's up? आ जाओ जल्दी से सब आ जाओ.
What's up, guys? What's
Hey, what's
up?
up? How are you?
I'm good.
So nice to see you, man. How are you doing?
Good, yeah. Just at home trying this new thing out with you now.
Same, at home. I like your hairstyle. It's cool.
Hmm.
How
So,
are you doing? How's the line? Is it clear? Can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you properly. How are you though today?
Doing
Chilling?
good. At home, I was doing some auditions from home. Auditioning is so much easier these days. It's
Yeah.
like I set up my phone. Pardon?
You have unlimited takes.
Yeah, unlimited takes. I set up my phone. I like the shot. I'll send that around. Say it's all sorted.
This works really nicely, man.
It's
Okay,
nice.
so we'll give it a minute and then we start, or we just start.
Sure. We'll give it a minute, I guess.
All
So
right,
what's
cool.
up with you these days? How's it going?
So we started this one thing with my friends, and then I am trying to do one more on YouTube, and
Okay.
Paul trying to write some stuff. Going, it's going. Nothing's coming back monetarily. Just waiting for it.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
So everybody, guys. Today's show, it's me and Chirag, Shah, and we have Anjali Schmuck. She's an
Yay.
Indo-German model. She's an actor. She's a singer. She cooks
I
sometimes.
sing. I sing.
Most of your lives are singing, so that's nice.
Oh, so
And
sweet.
yeah, so we have her as our guest today, and she'll be talking about her life, and we'll understand what more modeling needs, because she's one of she was at MTV Supermodel of the Year. She's done some ramps. She does a lot of shoots, and the work's going good. That's nice. And
Cool.
I hope in the chat, please. We start.
What are we starting?
I was telling the audience to write Anjali OP in the chat. Is this
Ah.
the streamer thing? I don't know if a lot of people know that.
Hi, everybody. How are you?
All right, so
Cool.
so we'll start. We'll start with why modeling, and like what was your journey to modeling?
Why modeling and what was my journey to modeling? Okay, so hi everyone, and a little bit about me. So my name is Anjali Schmuck, and my name is spelled like Schmuck. So whenever I introduce myself, everyone's like, "You're Schmuck?" I'm like, "No, it's Schmuck." So it means jewel in German. My mom's from Germany and dad is Tamilian. And mom was like, she was on a flight to Brazil and she decided, let's go to India instead. And that's how she met dad. They got married and I'm here. So yeah,
I
I
know
had
that.
it's crazy. It was crazy. And I had like a very different upbringing because they wanted me to be in a private school. Then I was in Germany for a few years. So we had like a lot of teachers from all over the world and they had a lot of arts. So I was always really fascinated with the arts, whether it was singing or dancing or theater. And ever since a small kid, I was always trying on different outfits and, performing some play and, performing for my parents. And so they saw like I really liked performing.
You were the
So
kid
yeah.
ready to do the performances in front of everybody. Beta, I'll perform.
So yeah, they noticed that I really, really like that kind of thing. And I like asked them, oh, I want to be, like in theater and I want to sing. So they always let me like have all these opportunities. So I guess they thought it was a phase and it would pass and then I'd grow up very sensible and smart and get an office job, but that didn't really happen. So grew up, graduated, and I was like, hey mom, I want to be a model. And she's like, what? So I'm like, I'm blaming you because you are the one that, gave me all the experience. So yeah. So I was in Germany when I was 16 and people were saying, oh, you should be in Germany's Next Top Model. And I was like, no, me. And at that time I had a lot of self-doubt, because I'm a teenager growing up. And so people thought I could be a model. So from that time, the thought was planted in my head. And I was like, maybe I can, So I started researching, started working on myself. And that's it. So I told my mom I wanted to be a model. She was like, finish your studies. So whatever. Typical mom stuff.
Yeah.
So I finished my studies and then I started looking for agencies. My first TV commercial was in Bangalore And my mom and my dad both accompanied me because I was really young. And that for me was super embarrassing because I'm, acting. I got like the lead role in a commercial. I'm acting and my dad's sitting there at the side. I'm like,
Right behind the camera. Peter, what are you doing?
yeah. And at 7 p.m., Chirag, he was like, Acha, I'm hungry. Let's go home. No, and I'm like, we've not finished the shoot. It was the funniest thing.
You should have told
Yeah.
him, like, it's my shoot, Dad, not yours.
Yeah, he was like, I'm hungry, let's go home now. I'm like, no, it's not finished. So anyway, so that was it. That was my start. Then people told me to shift to Mumbai because I'd get a lot of opportunities. So I shifted to Mumbai, and that's it. And then I met you.
How long back did you shift to Mumbai?
I guess it was 3 years by now. It's been 3 years. Long time.
And also, I forgot to tell this, she also has a YouTube page and a channel. By her name, she has
Yay.
5 subscribers, so an applause for that too.
I have?
5K subscribers.
No, it's 1.2 right now on YouTube.
Oh,
Yeah.
just okay, cool.
But we started in March, so 1.2 is pretty good considering.
There are 300 people. All of you all after this go there and subscribe. Okay?
Yes, please.
Good. So now let's go a little technical and we'll start the conversation and we'll just go with the flow wherever it goes. We'll take the entire
Okay.
hour, chill and talk. I have some questions ready. If we miss something, so you can add it. And all the people, by the end of it, I'll ask you all for questions. If you have some for Anjali, and she'll answer them. Tanisha's already here.
Hi, Tanisha. How are you? Let's
Okay.
meet up, by the way, when I'm back. Okay.
Yeah. So, what is the difference for a model when she's modeling for, or he or she's modeling for a brand or a label or different photographers?
So, what is the difference between modeling for different brands and different photographers?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you technically have to do. For the people
Okay.
who don't know their basics, like me.
Okay,
Yeah.
so modeling, like people think modeling is a very easy thing. So they see us and they're like, acha, they're models, they sleep, they make money very easily, they don't do anything and they're just there. I'm like, no, man, I actually work, we all work really, really hard. And modeling is very difficult. It's not easy, And then people who just step into this field, they realize, acha, this is actually difficult. So yeah, like depending on the shoot, there's a lot of different requirements. Like for instance, if I'm doing an active brand, like maybe FBB, I remember doing a shoot for FBB. They gave me like 11 different outfits. I reached at like 6 in the morning, did hair and makeup. And then literally the whole shoot was jumping. They made me jump all day long because they wanted a lot of energy in their outfits. So literally the cameraman's there, okay, I want more jumping, more energy. And you're like smiling. And even if you're in pain or you're tired, you can't show it on your face. So this was like really tough. And that happens very often. Like we get all these active shoots. We have to give a lot of energy, a lot of different expressions. It's tough. So yeah, like depending on the shoots and stuff.
So that's for a label, right? And
Uh-huh.
what is the difference, for example, if you have to collaborate with a photographer?
Okay.
So do you all have
Let me
a
see.
concept or a theme, or the photographer does, or you do, and then you all sit together? How does it
Okay,
go?
right. So I really like collaboration shoots with photographers because you get some freedom to say what you want. Whereas on like a proper designer shoot, you have to wear whatever they give you and you can't say anything. So at least for a collaboration shoot, maybe it's a photographer I know, it's a very chill scene. So, maybe you'll go have coffee, then they'll show you the kind of looks that they want, the different posing they want. Then you can give some ideas, like maybe I want to wear a certain outfit. So I can ask them, okay, I have this, let's do this. So we'll maybe plan like 4 outfits and either we'll get a hair and makeup stylist, or by now I do my own hair and makeup. So maybe I'll just do that. And then, yeah, we'll just go to like different locations and shoot, and that's it. But collaboration shoots are fun, actually.
That's fun. Yeah, I've never had collaboration shoots. I've always just told the photographer, you tell me what to do, and I'll do, because I can't push to save my life.
I don't like being told what to do if I can help it. Yeah.
All right. And what about you've done a lot of ramp walks also.
Yeah.
So, what's the behind the scenes like?
Wow. So behind the scenes of a fashion show is again really, really tough. So people see models walking the ramp and they're like, oh, they're so glamorous. She's wearing a dress. She must do this every day only. It's like, no. So we'll reach at like 10 in the morning or earlier. And then we have what we call rehearsals. So all the models get together and you literally, like the whole show is choreographed, where to stand, when to turn, who enters at what time. So literally you're going to do the whole choreography maybe 10 times, which takes 3 or 4 hours. And it's a lot of running around and stuff. The choreographer will be screaming on the mic if you're getting it wrong, like, no, you go there and you do this. So like, it's a lot of pressure and tension. And then when the show actually starts, tell me.
And in the middle of that, your fittings are also going on.
Yeah, then we have fittings. So like we have to try the different outfits and takes a long time. That itself is on a different day. So there's a day of fittings and then a day of choreography and show. So that's like 2 different days. And then when the actual show is happening, you'll be doing like it really fast. The audience just sees you walking. When you're done walking, you come back in, you have like 2 minutes to change. So you quickly have to change your outfit, then put on your heels and run back out to do your next part. So it's really tough.
What about if you're wearing something exuberant or some very fancy thing and you have to change? How do you do that in 2 minutes?
It's crazy. So I'll tell you, I had like an example of this. We were doing a show for Manish Malhotra in Pune. So that was like, I'm swearing on my life, I'm going to do it so well. I was like praying the whole time. And it was really, really tough. So I got through the first day of fittings and choreography. It was awesome. Everyone liked me. I was happy. So the day for the show came. Now I had 2 saris to wear. Like, Manish Malhotra's saris, they have a lot of embroidery. The pallu was like super heavy. It was like 5 or 6 kilos of like this embroidered bead work and stuff. Yeah.
How heavy is the entire thing? Like, is it heavy?
Holding, I had like 7 kilos on my body. And I'm like, how can I walk? And you guys know like how sari is. It's like very difficult to wrap. Then you have to pleat it and everything. So I had 2 saris to wear on the show. I did not have any break in between. So basically I do my walk. They've given me 2 minutes to wear the next sari and again walk. So in that 2 minutes, the stylist is draping it. The stylist has draped it wrong. They've draped it like way too tight around my legs. So I could only take a small step like this. And I'm telling the stylist, it's too tight. They said, there's no time, just walk. So literally I got on the stage and I'm taking these small little steps. It looks so bad. And Manish is standing at the side like, who is this? What's she doing? So it was very, very bad. That's fashion shows with so much tension and yeah.
Everybody's frantic all the time when that is going on.
Very frantic. Backstage is madness. Backstage.
And you can't even hear it because either someone's performing or music's too loud.
Exactly. So we're all like screaming at each other backstage. Then we get on stage and we're like, ding, all smiling. Yeah.
To go back and be like, done, thank God.
Literally. And then, at this show, I felt so bad about that sari walk. I went off stage and I just hugged the nearest person. I was like, that was so bad. And the stranger's like, why are you hugging me? And I'm like, I'm sad. I'm sorry. It was weird.
No, that's actually fun. The person doesn't even know that. It's okay. Just come. It's fine.
Stranger's like, who is this? What is this? Anyway, yeah.
So, how has your journey been till Supermodel of the Year?
So journey till Supermodel. So
For
I was
example,
modeling. Tell
you
me.
came here 3 years back, and 3 years later, you were an MTV Supermodel of the Year. How did that go?
Long journey. So most of the models watching this video will know that modeling is not something that's really caught on in India yet, like in very conservative families. So my family's a little conservative and they knew I wanted to be a model, but my like Indian relatives were always like, get an office job. Nobody will marry you. You'll never make it. You're not going to make it. You have this accent. Nobody will hire you. So they literally tried everything to get me away from modeling, my relatives in Mumbai. So I was staying with them and at the same time trying to get into modeling. It was the toughest thing because every day I'm hearing, you're not gonna make it, you're not gonna make it. And I had like a side job to take care of myself. So I'm doing my office job. Then at 6 p.m., I'd have my auditions in Andheri, and our office was in Malad. So at that time, I was very new to Mumbai. I used to take the train from Malad to Andheri. Like I do my makeup in the office bathroom, then rush to the station, go to this place in Andheri, Aramnagar.
Yeah.
Like a lot of models go there for acting. So I
Yeah.
didn't have any contacts and stuff. I would walk around Aramnagar giving these walk-in auditions. You know, hi, my name is Anjali, and so and so. So so that was like 6 to 8 months I was doing that, you know. Then finally people started to get to know, okay, there's this crazy girl walking in, she's not giving up, she keeps giving auditions, let's call her back.
So
It was a good thing.
there's this
So-
one point, guy, she comes every day, ask her.
She's coming in, whether we tell her she's fit or not fit, she keeps coming, let's call her back. So yeah, so finally, like after all that work, and my family's still telling me you're not gonna make it. So finally, like one of those auditions people, they called me and they're like, we're having this film that's called Sui Daga. It's at this studio. Come, and we need some models for the background, you know, the background actors. I don't know what film Sui Daga is. I don't know which studio this is they're talking. So that I blame my German heritage for that. So
Oh, no.
anyway,
It's good. It's better.
so yeah, so then I basically woke up the morning of that shoot and I looked at my phone, what's this location? And I see it's Yash Raj Studios, and I was like, oh. So I literally just ran there, and then it was such a big thing. And like, it was very new to me that they actually wanted me to be there, you know? And then they like styled my hair, they straightened it, and they kept putting me in the front for all the shots. And like the directors were like always, you know, putting me in their shots. So I was like, so they actually like me? Like everyone's saying I won't make it, but they're actually liking me. So this is not connecting. So yeah.
It becomes a little weird for you at that point in time, doesn't it?
Yeah, I was like, wow, this is working. Okay.
But that's
So-
what acceptance feels like too, right?
Pardon?
That, yeah, that's what acceptance feels like. Like I
Exactly.
belong to it. I'm happy.
Exactly. So that day I felt like I finally, like I felt that I can actually do it, you know. And then from then on, like things started happening. Directors started calling me for work. So that's kind of how it was. Then I got an agency, started doing a lot of shoots. And then like along the line, you know, I did Miss India. I was like top 3 for Tamil Nadu last year in Feb. That was another story.
That's just like flex OP.
So basically, Chirag, what I did is I just tried everything. Like if there was an audition, I went. There was a photo shoot, I went. So I was always there. And that really helps, you know, to be always visible. Yeah. So then like I joined this new agency called Cocoberry, which Alicia Rout, if you guys know her, she's like a big supermodel. So she's running that agency. So again, I got like into a lot of big shoots and shows. So from there, you know, I was kind of noticed for Supermodel, and that's how I got in. That's it.
And okay, so how real was it? Like what, or most of your performances, after every performance, you could see. So guys, if you don't know this, she has a lot of fan pages. People love her. And would be filled with the same episodes and reels. Like if there were these tiny stories, these tiny like those dots there.
Yeah.
How was that? Because the amount of love that you got, the amount of acceptance that you got after 3 years of not of hearing, no, you can't do this, you can't do this. You're at a
Yeah.
platform where people are dying to be. So how real was that? How real was the Supermodel of the Year?
Okay. By the way, Chirag, tell me if I'm talking too much. I'm like going off on little tangents here and there. Okay.
Go with the
Cool.
flow. Wherever you take us, we'll go.
Cool. So how real was Supermodel? Now, if you guys know the topic of reality shows, they're not scripted. They can't be scripted. So the reason we watch is because it's all real, you know? If you say a curse word, it's there on TV and you can't take it off. It's that real, you know? Like you'll even see us looking at each other and checking out our competition. All that's on camera. So it's very, very real. It's not scripted, but what reality likes is they like a really good story. So I walked into Supermodel as a very experienced model. And, there was 10 of us. They don't want to really take experienced models and make them win because there's no drama, there's no climax and stuff like that. But all that
Indian
aside,
story like
yeah, they want like a big climax and drama and stuff. But for me, being inside the show, first I walked in, I know that I have a big accent. And like whenever I tried doing movies, I got like, no, you look good, but we can't take this accent. So I got a lot of rejection in the Bollywood industry. So I'm in Supermodel thinking, is the same thing going to happen? Because the whole show is in Hindi. So I actually stood in front of Malaika Arora, Milind Soman, and Masaba, and I was like, "Sir, ma'am, I'm not sure if you'll like me because I don't speak Hindi." And they were like, "Hello, we're gonna love you. It's fine." So yeah, so I just kind of, it was very new for me, and everything was in Hindi, but it was a wonderful experience, and made a lot of good friends. Every single day was shoot, so it was like 25 days. We'd wake up at 6 in the morning.
and you all had
But
tasks. You all had proper tasks
we had
underwater
proper tasks.
or not stuck somewhere.
It
What is
was
the
very crazy.
king chair thingy?
So that was like a kind of zip line. They just kind of attached our chair, and there's one seat belt, and they're like, "Now go." And they literally just pushed us and we went. I'm like, "Excuse me?" Like, seriously? Yeah.
Basically, there's no practice run or anything. You
No
just go
practice.
do it.
And Chirag, they made us sign a contract. Like, we're there. Before we step into the show, the contract says, if you have any injuries on our show, it's your problem, not ours. I'm like, thanks. Thank you. I'll remember that.
Next time I'm like stuck to a zip line, I'll call you all.
Exactly. Like, next, I'm going to take the director, put him in the chair, and say, now you try the zip line. Go.
I'll push
Yeah.
you. I'll push you.
I'll push you. Yeah. But it was different. It was very fun. Yeah.
About the tasks, how were they? Like at that point of time, because you're in an adrenaline rush, you're thinking about what you have to do, the poses that you're thinking of, or
Right.
it just comes naturally to you while you're doing it.
Okay, I think like the experience from a lot of years of modeling. So posing is kind of in my body, like it's a kind of like a reflex. But for me, I was like, it's a lot of competition, right? Because there's one winner, each task has a score. Then there was like two models that were really good. So I'm really competitive and I'm like got my little horns up and I'm like, okay, how can I was super competitive in the show. So I wasn't showing it, but I felt very competitive and I performed very competitively. So like for each task, once they showed us the task, in my head, I immediately started planning like what poses I'm going to give. So I was working like a machine, like, okay, I'm going to do this, 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 then I'm going to do this. And everything was planned for me. Like I planned everything.
Hey, that's okay, cool. Experience counts there.
Yeah.
Also, the comment section is going crazy.
It is. I'm seeing all this.
Take a minute and start your shout outs because I don't think people will go, like, people won't stop. It's not stopping.
Yeah.
What's
But we
up
had
there?
a really, pardon?
Yeah, the shout outs.
Ah. Hey guys, reading all your comments. Thank you all for watching.
And guys, at the end of it, I'll take all of your questions. So if you could just please wait for a little bit more. Thank you.
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
And
so-
also, everyone, I'm answering your questions on YouTube. So don't worry if it doesn't get answered here today. Everything.
Everything will be done on her
Yeah.
next YouTube video. Okay, so that brings me to my next question because the tags that you have are like there are a lot of tags that you own. A
Okay.
model, a singer, a painter, now a YouTube content creator. So for you, what are your top three tags and why? For
Top
you,
three?
like, what would be like if you would call yourself something out of the tags? What would be number one, number two, number three, and why?
Okay. So I think number one, like the tag of mine, or yeah, something that I really connect to is modeling. And again, like some people don't understand why you're choosing modeling. You can't do it all your life and all that. That's just what I feel that I am. I feel that I'm a model, I'm a performer, and I just can make magic on camera. So I associate with modeling a lot. And everything else just fits in around. Yeah.
Everything else is hobbies and modeling is what your true passion.
Yes.
And what about the other tags? Like what's number two? What's number three?
What is, sorry.
What's number two and what's number three? Like an actor,
Ah,
like what would you call yourself according to you?
okay. Well, maybe like the name for everything is artist because everything fits into that tag. But I think like modeling and acting go quite close together. I think so. And I really like acting. Like I love doing commercials and stuff. But I've tried Hindi 1,000 times and it's really, really difficult for me. And like I will literally say the words and the director's like, there's an accent. And I'm like, what accent? I'm trying so hard. But yeah.
That happens. It's okay.
It will happen.
Go out. We'll go out slowly, steadily. It's only been 3 years.
Yeah. So I think next from that, you said top three. I really like painting a lot. I like make a lot of paintings and it's like something I do to just relax and chill, kind of.
Yeah, and most of your lives are you and a piano or you and your friends singing.
Yeah, I sing too. So singing and painting would be together, kind of. Sorry.
Guys, you all want her to sing? I don't think she's gonna say yes though.
No, I'm not gonna sing. Please don't make me sing. Every single audition, when
Help, guys, come on.
no, they even like they made me sing in Supermodel of the Year, Chirag, and like I told them I don't speak Hindi. They made me sing in Hindi for Malaika Arora, Anusha Dandekar, who actually sings, Milan Saman, and I got on the stage and I forgot all the Hindi lines. I'm like,
Da, 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 da,
Chiralaya. I was like, Chiralaya, hey. And I forgot everything. And Malaika's like, okay, let's help you. I'm like, please help me. It was so funny.
It started, even Tanisha saying you have a brilliant voice. Gauri saying yes, please. It started. It started.
No, seriously, no, you're not gonna get a song from me. We didn't plan this.
We will come to that by the end of it. We'll see. All right,
Okay.
so we'll come to your content creation now. So now you've started a YouTube channel.
Okay.
What is your YouTube channel about? What's the name? What is happening on there?
Okay. So I kind of started the YouTube channel after this show and basically also started in lockdown. I was so bored with nothing to do. So I was like, Chala, I'm going to start filming videos. And people were like, oh, we want to see more of you on camera. So started this channel. Everyone had a lot of questions about modeling, about the Supermodel show. So I just started like answering people's questions, like whatever questions they sent on Insta and stuff. Or another thing I do is I take my camera in with me when I'm shooting and I try to show the fittings and the hair and makeup and what it looks like on set. And the thing is like we're models and to us this lifestyle is very normal. Like no matter how glamorous it is, it's become an everyday thing. But for people who are aspiring to be models, it's so special, and they'd love to just see 1 minute. So I've started realizing, whoa, I'm actually blessed and, I can show other people this stuff. And if they're aspiring models, I can help them with some stuff. So I've just tried making other people like a part of my life through YouTube. And it's going well. Let's see.
Yeah, so what's the content like there? It's for example,
Okay.
I saw a video where you're teaching people how to introduce themselves during an audition. And,
Yes.
That I think that the last one was the casting hair thingy that you did.
Yeah. That was just an audition yesterday. Yeah, so most of the content is on modeling because that's what I do. So it's easy to give a lot of information on it. And a lot of people have questions. So like I just try to answer all that and like anything interesting, like for instance, making an introduction video. People don't know what that is. So I like show, okay, this is what it is. This is how to take it and all that. So it's easier for people who are like aspiring models and stuff.
And so we'll go to a little more serious topics at this point in time now.
Okay.
Now that how real is the perspective of models being called as hangers? That people don't really understand that like people have brains too. They can also associate for themselves. But generally, I think also because of the movie fashion, that is general public's opinion in India specifically, that models are treated as hangers.
Yeah.
Why that though?
I don't know. I think that, like in India, art, something that's artistic, is not considered really as a job. So, once I say, hi, I'm a model and I want to shake someone's hand, they're like, oh, you're a model. It's just like that. Like, people have a lot of questions about modeling. There's a lot of like false things you hear which are not true about our industry. So it's very difficult for people to accept us, to respect our work, because actually what I keep saying to people is modeling is like any job. Maybe you're going to a corporate office and you have to be very professional. Modeling is the same. I have to go to a shoot, I have to be on time, I have to be very professional. So people just think that models are all pretty looks and we don't have a brain, we don't know how to talk, but it's not true. Like, to get ahead in the modeling industry, you need to be very smart, actually. So it's all about brain and how you can talk, how you can represent yourself. So it's not really true that we're like hangers, but people think that a lot.
Yeah,
Did I answer your question?
yeah. I'm just like adding on to it and asking you that
Okay.
that obviously education is one thing that's gonna have to be taken care of for people to remove that misunderstanding in their head.
Yes.
How would you want to change that? What, like, how would you create something, or like, for example, you're doing things through your YouTube channel. All the people or all your fans would DM you or put comments in the comment section on your YouTube videos. How
Mm-hmm.
would you tell them, like, this is not the perspective. You all need to understand that this is a proper job, and if people and do people need to study about it or understand it and not just enter because you're tall and beautiful and handsome and you have a body and you can just enter and be a model. It doesn't work that way. So how
Wow.
do you want to change that perspective?
So, Chirag, I hope I can answer this question. It's like a very deep question. Let me see. So, how I would want to change it. Um, okay, I can just like say in like a few things I've experienced. So like, since you've taken it to a serious note, I'll also take it to a serious note.
Yeah.
So if I say to people I'm a model, they somehow associate me with somebody who has very low morals and low values. I'm like, no, modeling is a real job. And if you look at all the international fashion weeks, like Paris Fashion Week, New York Fashion Week, Victoria's Secret, those models make thousands of dollars, modeling. And come on, we going to an office don't even make that much. And they're doing it because they're good, not because they're pretty, but because, they're talented. They know how to work on camera and stuff. So yeah, people have this misconception that if you're a model, you just got that because you didn't pass your studies, or, whatever, you just think you're so pretty.
That you seriously gotten that because you've not passed your study,
Yeah,
you're a model.
it's like some nonsense, or you couldn't get a real job, so you became a model. It's like, no, we are artists, we're people that know how to work on camera. And
Yeah.
working with the camera is not easy, like if you tell any normal person, stand in front of the camera and shoot, they won't know how to pose, how to, turn their head, how to do anything. So
I
we
know.
are people that actually know, in 5 minutes, I can give you 30 shots of different poses. That's what a model is. It's somebody who's very experienced, knows how to work the camera, and at the end of the day, you're gonna get your shots. So I'm just trying to, like, maybe through YouTube or just to
And you're
people
helping the
seeing.
brand become better. You're helping the brand become better too, right?
Yes. And like, I'm just trying to educate people a bit. Like, modeling is a real job and you have to be professional at it. So, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So the thing that you said about you entering and saying that you're a model, I'll take it a little further and just go with it and say that how does your when you talk to people, for example, does their perspective of you change as soon as they hear your accent?
I don't know. Because now in Mumbai, a lot of people know me. So they know there's this crazy girl, Anjali, with this accent.
With a German,
Pardon?
with a German accent.
Yeah. But now there's actually, yeah, I mean, now there's a lot of models around who are like Indian
Yeah.
American or Indian German. So people are quite used to Indians with an accent.
But
But you
that's
were
the people
saying,
in the industry, right? That's the people in the industry. What about if you go out for a drink with friends, if you're chilling at a coffee place with friends, if you talk to somebody random or a mutual friend who's just sitting there, and be like, "Hi, I'm Anjali," and like, don't you see people's perspective change? Because I have friends. Take Jazz for example. She's from the UK and she has a
Right.
British accent. So like these things, people like I've seen people's perspective change as soon as you hear that accent. Something.
Uh-huh.
That also includes education of this country because um, you need to understand that that's not how to treat somebody else. Because one of the main things that Indians specifically says Atiti Devo Bhava, like guest is God, but that's not how
Right.
guests are treated now.
Mm.
Like have you ever had such a moment or something that's happened just because you had an accent, except for your acting?
I have to think on that. So I try to like just focus on positive experiences. Let me see. I mean, like when I start talking, people will sit up and be like, "Where are you from?" And I've just gotten used to it. A lot of people think I have a really big attitude because of my accent. They think I'm putting it on to look cool. And I'm like, no, I wish to God I could speak Hindi and have a Hindi accent so I could actually be in Bollywood. I wish to God, but I don't, you know? So yeah, I mean, people think whatever people think and you can't really change that.
So,
I think like even skin color and stuff is another thing. Like people see you really fair, and I used to live in the South, so a lot of people were like singing when they passed by me and all this kind of thing. But you just get used to it.
hello.
like like those running around the trees kind of South songs, you're singing and all this thing.
Seriously?
Seriously.
Wow.
Yeah.
So,
Um,
then have how real is in the entirety of our industry? Like even I know this, but like from your part of our industry, the modeling part, how real is casting couch? Because it is there in the acting industry, especially in the South.
it's there in the acting industry. So that's it's a good question. Like casting couch, and to all of those of you who are watching this who are aspiring models, I think it especially comes to those who are very innocent, like in the beginning of their career. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but like when I came to Mumbai, I didn't have contacts. I have this accent, so I'm very sweet and a nice, trusting person. So a lot of, and plus with no contacts. So any person that called me saying there's an audition, blah, 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 like naturally I would take it seriously. So there were quite a few people, like there was one photographer, we were going to do a test shoot. He's actually quite a known photographer, but people just like they think you're innocent and you're stupid and you're just not going to know. So this photographer was like, okay, we're going to drive alone to Lonavala and do a shoot together. The outfit was very questionable, and I'm asking him, can the hair and makeup be there? And he's like, no. So you just get these characters. Or there was an old guy, like an older guy who used to give me like auditions and stuff, movies and stuff like that. And he was also hitting on me, like saying, oh, I feel so good being around you. I love to spend time with you. And I'm wondering, what's this guy's problem? So there's a lot of, like, I wouldn't say, like agencies, you won't get this problem with agencies. But if you're new to the industry, you're starting on your own with no contacts, you do meet these people and you come to know who they are, basically.
And okay, so what in that situation, what is your go-to for people who are here listening and starting modeling in their life? Like what do you have to tell them for
Okay.
this specific point?
Yeah. So like,
Yeah, Hanji, sorry.
okay, since you left the frame, I'm also leaving the frame. I'm back. Okay.
I had to pick up. I had to pick up my cheat sheet. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, I also needed to get something. So, okay. So yes, for people who are new, it's very, very easy to meet people like that. And, I just don't want any of you to go through those experiences of people who are questionable and, it's very uncomfortable. So I would suggest for those of you who are new, try to get involved with a good agency, and I've said this like so many times. Make your portfolio and then like Google the top 10 agencies in your city, and then take the top 5 that come on Google and you
So
send them your mails,
and
because
I'll pause you there for a second because
Yeah.
when I was reading the analytics of the audiences that we have, it starts from the ages of 13 to 12. So the girls who don't know, 12 or 13-year-old girls who don't know how to make a portfolio, what to do, just explain that towards them. So it's easier for them to understand.
Okay. I'll just finish this quickly.
Yeah.
So yes, then you would send your portfolio to agencies, and an agency actually will keep you safe from these kind of creepy people and the casting couch and all that. So our parents, like when we're stepping into modeling, that's the thing our parents are afraid of, is that, you know, we'll get hurt somewhere or somebody that's not trustworthy will, you know, trick us in some way. But an agency is actually going to keep you safe. So that's a way that I can, you know, advise you if you're starting to get involved with a good agency. Now, I had talked about like make a portfolio and send it to agencies. So I actually did it in a very unconventional way. Like I had two friends. One was a stylist, one was a photographer, and they're actually members of my family. So
Accessibility.
yeah, so they were members of my family, like my sister and my brother-in-law. So I called both of them. I was like, guys, I need to do a photo shoot. You are hired. So literally got my photo shoot done for free. We were in Goa on a vacation. So my sister had styled me out some outfits. She did my makeup also. Then the photographer, he was like really professional. So he did some great shots. And then I was doing editing at the time. So I edited my own pictures. And then I had sent that. So we did like, to you guys who were asking about the portfolio, we did like 5 different looks, and you can get away with 3 too, I guess. So we did like one Indian look, one high fashion, one casual, and one like glamorous look. And like from that, I chose maybe 2 pictures of each. And then we did some like non-makeup pictures, and I chose 2 from that as well. And then that's what I sent to agencies. Like that became my portfolio.
Hey, that's nice. So, like,
Yeah.
Goa trip with your sister and your brother-in-law. Everything about it. That's
Yeah.
an idea that you all can also use in the chat if you all want to.
Yeah. One more thing though, there's a lot of photographers who are new, who are starting out, and there's a lot of people looking for collaboration shoots, which is basically like you don't get paid, but you both get pictures. So for those of you trying to make a portfolio, you could arrange a collaboration shoot, like arrange your outfit and then shoot with a, you know, photographer, get your pictures done. So there's ways to do a portfolio nowadays.
Also, on the shoots, for example, like a lot of collaborations or a lot of brands and all also call you and be like, do it for free, no, or like we'll make this will be branding for you, not for us. So what do you have? Do you have a point or a perspective on these free shoots that people are generally taking and why they need to stop?
Okay, well, I have an actually different perspective. So, of course, if you're doing modeling full time, then I generally don't take up collaboration shoots because I don't have the time, then I have to go all the way there. And I might as well be working a real shoot, you know, where I'm getting paid. But for those who are starting out, like, you know, beginner models, your portfolio is not going to be so large. So it's actually good to expand your portfolio. So I'd suggest like actually take up as much good collaborations as you can. Like obviously don't do these cheap kind of funny collaboration shoots, but the nice ones, you know, like something from a good stylist, good photographer. You can do, you know, as many collaborations, as many test shoots as you can, so that your portfolio will eventually have like 50 pictures to choose from. And then agencies, you're going to get better agencies through that. That's my perspective.
And you can ask all different photographers to also send their portfolio so you know that if you're working with a good person or not.
Exactly. Yeah, you can background check and all that kind of thing.
Yeah, and also like how Jazz also put it right now. What's the difference between shoots and test shoots?
Okay. So the difference between shoots and test shoots. So for a shoot, you would be getting paid. Like we have TV commercial, we have print. Print is like what you see in ads on the internet or in lookbooks and stuff like that. And of course, TV commercials or TVCs are what you see on TV. Then test shoot is something that a photographer has just planned some random shoot he would like to do, and he's looking for a model to work with. So test shoots are
collaborations.
Pardon?
Insta story. DM me for collaborations on your Insta story.
Yes, this is where you get all those DMs for collaborations and stuff. So yeah, test shoot is a shoot you just do with a photographer or a makeup artist, And both of you get the benefit of good pictures, but you're not getting paid. And of course, a real photo shoot is where there's a budget, there's a payment, and all that.
And so, okay, so your looks are always pre-decided.
Looks are always pre-decided. Sometimes, or on a test shoot, you know, the stylist, or you get a lot of makeup artist test shoots also. So they'll ask you, oh, can you carry a white spaghetti? Show me a few outfits of yours. So you do have to go through your wardrobe and choose like 3 outfits, you know, different footwear. So if you're doing a test shoot, they won't give you a costume. It's
So
going to be your outfits.
Everything you own and take a picture and all of that.
Your own, yeah. And if you don't have a stylist, you have to do your own styling, which is again tough. Yeah.
How do you all do this?
That's what we love our job.
You all are used to this now. This is my life.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what is your perspective on like achieving something on YouTube at this point in time for people who are just creators or models who are just getting up and starting their either they're vlogging or they're making reels on Instagram or they're also starting the YouTube channel. So do you have something to tell the newcomers what they should be doing or what the right steps are?
Okay, so I'm really new to YouTube actually, and I'm actually learning from all the, you know, from everybody else around me. So I don't know really what advice I can give to new YouTubers, but you know, just be, pardon?
You edit all your own videos?
Yeah, I did it on my own. Lockdown is a lot of time, so
Yeah.
yeah. It's just easier than outsourcing it. If you have a laptop, just do it yourself. So yeah, I do a lot of editing on my phone as well. So it's a multi-purpose good phone. Anyway, so yeah, for those of you who are starting on YouTube, just, you know, be conversational and, you know, like be very interactive with your viewers and your audience. And I personally like watching videos like from different international bloggers and international models and see kind of the stuff they're doing. Like I'm watching this Victoria's Secret model, her channel, Romy Strigid. I don't know how to say her last name, but she has really cute videos, nice content. So I like watching from different good creators. And that's something you can do like for your channel, take some, you know, knowledge from other places and use it.
Yeah, so you take small things from most of the bloggers that you watch.
Just don't take from me. It's copyright. I'm joking.
Said on live. Right, guys? That's been said on live.
Yes.
Okay, so what was your favorite shoot or your best project that you've done, according to you?
So a lot of really nice, memorable projects. The one that I will never ever forget is on Supermodel of the Year. They made us do an underwater ramp walk in like a professional swimming pool. So this was like for Olympic swimmers and stuff. It was like really, really long. And they had put like a 40-foot red carpet into the pool. And it was like 11 feet was the depth of the pool. So just imagine all that weight on you. Then they put like 4-kilo weights on each leg, like ankle weights. And we're not allowed to take oxygen or anything. And under the water, there was like 6 cameras like all around that ramp. It was crazy.
Were you allowed to go up and take a breath and come down? Or?
No. So I was the first one to walk. And Ujwala Raut was there. She's like this famous supermodel. I'm first, so they don't know what's going to happen. So she tells me, you're not allowed to take a breath. And I'm like, I might just die, you know? So it was crazy. And of course, we're competing. You have to reach the end of that 40-foot ramp. So I'm walking, and it's very difficult, you know, because the water is very heavy on your lungs. You can't breathe. Then you're wearing weights. So it was just really scary, and I couldn't really see anything. I couldn't see cameramen or anything. And I'm just walking, and I'm feeling my breath going, and I'm like, God, I'm gonna die. You know, I visualized myself on the side of the pool, and they're like doing CPR and stuff. So it was quite bad.
Was the contract in your head?
Yeah, the contract was there. If you have injuries, it's not on us. So I was like, okay. And what do you call it? then a cord, one of those camera cords, it actually wrapped around my legs in the water. So I'm still walking and I'm removing the cord while I'm walking. It was like bad. And yeah.
Did you have a second chance to walk or not at
No.
all?
And then I had to come up for air because I was dying in there, And oh wait, get this. So there was like a rescue guy under the water, like a professional. He was a rescue guy with oxygen and everything. So he's like, if you can't breathe, make this sign and I'll come get you. So I'm losing it. I'm like making this sign and looking for him. And he's not coming. And I'm like frantic and I'm like, I'm dying.
Like the cords are rolled around your foot.
Yeah. And plus I need oxygen. So I'm making the sign looking for the guy. He's not there. And I'm literally like going, and then he took me up. I was like, this is mad.
Where did he come from? If he wasn't there, where did he come from?
I don't know, like you can't see him. No, it's so cloudy, but literally he must have been like spacing off. He was not tuning in or watching me. So he was enjoying, and anyway, that was really, I'll never forget that one.
And okay, Kunal Bhan is going, take everything from his content. He has a lot of content lying around.
Pardon?
Kunal Bhan, he's here. So Kunal is saying you can take content from his YouTube channel. He has a lot of content lying around.
Oh, hi. Sure, I'll take it.
All right. So now that we know that you're a singer, it is that time, guys. This is
No. Seriously, man, we didn't discuss this.
Bye. Something should be a surprise also, no? So you go and we shall start. Where is it? And ta-da! Look.
Oh, okay. Wow, this is new.
Yeah, so this entire thing again, Jabal guys. Jabal is the guy who's just basically our captain. He's the graphic designer too. It's all him, and cool. So everybody's ready to play the game, and everybody please help her if she doesn't get the names. All right.
Please help me.
Like about 15 seconds per slot to see if you could do it. All right. The first one is now.
Okay, I don't know this one.
Okay, so that's the genie, and that is a bottle.
Is it like A Hole in the World from Aladdin? Like a whole new world?
This is okay. Should I give another hint?
Yes, please.
Christina Aguilera.
Yeah, I'm getting Christina, but I don't know the song. Slipped my mind.
Good. So you give up, or you
I
wouldn't
pass on this. I pass on this. Let's see. Do any of my fans recognize the song? Please help me. Anybody on this chat? Let me see.
Tanisha.
Nobody's helping me, Chirag. This is very bad.
Tanisha and Kunal are saying the answers. Just read their chat.
Tanisha, please help me. Which song is this? Jazz, you're sweet. Okay, I have no idea.
Genie in a bottle.
Oh my God, is that easy?
Yeah.
Oh, seriously? Okay.
Good. So number 2 is
Okay, anybody on this chat can guess which song this is.
So if you all want hints, just tell me.
Okay, give me one hint.
So that's butter, and butter is smooth. All right. And the other person's a thief. So
okay. Is it that
Michael-
one, Smooth Criminal?
yes.
Michael Jackson.
Talia.
Yay. Okay, so I've got one right and one wrong. Let's hope I don't lose this game.
So
Seriously, you made an edit as well. Okay.
So now this is I need to help all of you all with this, I think. So this is the Maro saying guy, Maro. Right? Maro means hit me, right?
This is
This is hit me into one. I don't know how better to explain it to you all guys, I'm sorry. मारो मुझे.
Literally, I don't know this one.
This is, come on guys. Okay. Britney Spears.
Oh, okay, wait. It's not I'm a Slave for You.
So basically,
Barbie
he's
Girl?
going hit me.
Baby, one more time?
Yeah.
Yes? Seriously?
Everyone's
What the
getting it now.
hell?
Even Tanisha's got it. Hit me, baby, one more time. Shabash. Full.
I'm reading your guys' comments. It's so funny.
Yeah. Go to the next slide.
Somebody saying Hindi song. Tanisha, this is really hard, man.
Listen, I asked her if what do you listen to, English songs or like Hindi songs. That's why I asked you this question. That was the reason to make this entire thing.
Yeah, he did ask me. And
Yeah.
I was like, ooh, this is spur of the moment.
What's the next?
Oh my God. So, okay, let me guess this. We've got a disco ball that's very 80s. Then we've got some like really 80s guy dancing. And we've got a fever. So this is pretty easy. This has got to be Saturday Night Fever. Or we can like name it Saturday Night Corona now.
You're real. You're really close. I think you said that
I
right.
said Saturday Night Fever.
Ah!
Yay!
Talia.
Okay.
Talia. Oh. Aha.
Super.
I'm not skinny Bappi Larry, but okay.
So that guy has to go get
But
tested now for
sick.
Corona.
Alright, I think this will be the easiest of them all.
Probably was the easiest one.
No, this is the easiest one. Guys, come on, guys. This is
Okay, anybody watching wants to help me out.
I shouldn't be telling hints for this, guys. Come on. Comment section, help her.
It's like a Barbie. Is it Barbie Girl?
Yes. Once more.
Barbie
Talia.
Girl. Okay.
Talia.
Hey, but I don't listen to Barbie Girl. No, I'm joking.
Whoever's asking or whoever should know, I did not make them. Yeah, Mrinal, I did not make them. Sorry.
Somebody's saying I'm a Barbie Girl. Tanisha, I'm a Barbie Girl.
This is the word also right now. Cool. This, I
What is
think,
this?
is a difficult one. This is Queen.
Okay. Okay, old man with a dress loves the
Yeah.
boy. You said it's Queen. Chirag?
Come on. Anji?
You said it's Queen?
Yeah.
Good old boy?
Guys, she's killing it. She's killing it.
Yay! Cool. Somebody's writing, my granddad approves and loves my prom dress.
Josh. And we are on the last one now.
Is this the beetle? Oh. Is this something I should know?
Anybody wants hints? The last.
Okay, what flag is this? I'm confused about the flag actually.
If I tell you the flag, then I think you'll know the song. It's Ibiza.
Pardon?
Ibiza.
Ibiza.
Yeah.
Take me to Ibiza? No. Oh.
And
Ibiza.
Lals already said it.
Who sent it? We are going to Ibiza. I wouldn't know that anyway.
Okay,
So now
we're
let's
good.
tally up my score.
Good. So now that the game segment is done, thank you all for watching. Whoever's here,
Thank
whoever
you.
was there for the last time. This is Anjali Schmuck. Don't call her anything else. नहीं तो सबको पढ़ेंगे. ठीक है?
Yes. Very true.
Yeah. Thanks to everybody who came. Thanks to everybody who saw. Follow her on Instagram. Follow her on YouTube. Look at a new channel. And if anybody has any questions for the next 5 minutes, I'm here. Just go for it.
Yes, go for it.
Yes, your unofficial page has a question for me.
That was the cutest name ever, Anjali. Unofficial. Acha.
Now you can just go hi, 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 everybody, because wow.
Yeah, so I'm reading the comments. It's all highs.
Yeah.
Somebody has a question for you, Chirag.
I'm waiting for the question now.
Same here. So, by the way, guys, Chirag is really easy to talk to. Last time I had a chat with him, we again talked for 1 hour, I think.
Easy.
And
Yeah.
yeah,
But,
easily. He's very, very fun to talk to. So, yeah, this has been nice.
talking here, otherwise you should come and sit and chill.
Pardon?
I'm saying we're just doing this as professional. Otherwise, you can sit and chill and we'll talk for hours again.
Yeah, for sure.
Hi, ma'am. Big fan. Please take my names. Kalrav.
Somebody's asking you now.
No, yeah. How did you celebrate Manchester United win? Bro, I went bonkers. Me and my brother both are Manchester United fans. He's 3 years younger to me. So me and my brother was just jumping because we're third and we have qualified.
There's a comment. Any
can't-
questions on Sushant? Do you have anything to say?
Why? Matlab, I call you my journeyman, bro. This is not right. Any comment on Sushant Singh Rajput? It's an unfortunate demise, man.
Yes, for sure.
It hit us really hard because for outsiders, he was this guy who's come from a background dancer to a TV star to a national award winning guy. So for us, it was completely different. And I was in Bombay at that point of time. Now I'm in Delhi at home. I was staying at home for the past 4 months when there was no work. I did not get I got so many calls on that day just to ask me and talk to me about if everything's normal or not. And I appreciate everybody who did that, and all of us feel it. Yeah, and I don't think I should comment on it more.
Yeah.
Sad, yeah.
Yeah, and he was like an inspiration for people like me because, we don't have any family backing and he's made it on his own. So it was such an inspiration to see someone like him. It was very sad. Yeah.
Yeah. At this point of time, because now at least fans are also asking that, why did that happen? They're asking for questions. There's one question from Ankita. Is there nepotism in modeling?
Like favoritism and stuff? What do you think, Chirag? Let's hear two perspectives.
Yeah. If there's favorism in modeling, like for example, if you're shooting with Manish Malhotra and you're a movie actor, you'll obviously be the
of course
showstopper. Let's go ahead.
Of course.
Hello.
And even some people have like their favorite models. So the favorite models will get more work. It's always a competition. Modeling is not easy. A lot of people think it's very easy, but it's not.
And everybody loves your unofficial account. Everybody loves your fan page.
It's such a cute name.
So guys, चलो 1 घंटा हो गया लाइव का एपिसोड पूरा. I'm really thankful for everybody who came and sat for that 1 hour. It was really fun.
Thank you, everybody.
We'll call you once again sometime. Be ready for that day when you've done another show.
For sure.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye. And if you want any more question answers on modeling, you can check out my channel and get all your questions answered there. So thank you.
What's your channel name? You can just tell them your channel.
Yes. So my channel is my name, Anjali Schmuck. It's the easiest if you just Google somebody's name for the channel.
Just YouTube Anjali Schmuck channel and you'll find it. For us, I am Chirag Shah. This is React episode 4, and this is the end, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Kunal, I'll call you Alexia and talk to you. Abhi, 2 minutes.
Bye. Thank you. See you, Chirag. That was fun.
Thank you so much for coming.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye. Take care.
Bye.